We both have the shortcut unlocked. We both have Alfred. So who's gonna go first? I'm gonna help. I'm bad about names. Bro, what's your name again? Oh, okay, Kit. But the other guy, what's your name again? I always call you AXL. Axel, I'm so sorry. Alright, Axel. No, I get it. Okay. Alright, so Axel, we're gonna join your game first. We all got 1234 as our password. We all have party chat set to broadcast party audio. We should be good to go. I'm ringing my resonant bell, and I have one insight. I'll get another one for killing BSB. It's the third one down. It's the one that says, you gotta put a check mark. You gotta put a check mark beside the one that says share party audio. If you don't, your audio will be cut from the YouTube video. So it's like everybody else's mic will work, but it won't have your mic. And I only know that because I learned the hard way. Oh shit, we have to set our network to worldwide in the game settings if for Richie to join us, because he's in the UK. Alright. So we actually have three people. We're gonna get shit done. Alright, well that'll be very helpful. And I'm ringing my resonance bell. I'm gonna go ahead and walk out of the building because maybe that'll help. And in worst case scenario, I can just meet you outside of Bloodstar Beast. Oh, Axel, do you have your beckoning bell going? Yeah, dude. Come on. No, it's cool, Uh-huh. I'm new to this whole password thing, because my first 4 playthroughs, I just did random co-op. And it is fun. And we never used mics, and I kind of loved that about the game was you could only communicate using gestures, and people got really creative. But this is fun because this helps a lot. Yeah. And if somebody gets lost... Alright, so you ring your beckoning bell, right? Okay. And we all have our password set to 1234. I'm not sure why it's not summoning me. You're yawning, that's not good. Okay. Oh, well, I'm only gonna borrow you for like an hour. I think an hour is a pretty... Well, because I played Manhunt for 5 hours, broadcasting it, and it turns out that YouTube cuts you off at 2 hours. So I learned the hard way that it's nice to keep your videos tidy, nice and short, you know? But I think I'm gonna go meet you outside the boss, because something about being next to a bonfire just isn't really doing it. Oh, now I'm in your game. Yeah, cool. I'm at the shortcut, so that's probably where I'm gonna emerge. Yep. So I'm at the gated shortcut that you have to go through to get there quicker. I'm not sure. Yeah. And then Kit, let us know when you're in. We're just moving toward the the Bloodstar Beast, but we won't go in without you. And then Richie might join us.
I'm in the chat.
You know, they say that if you don't... You know how, like, yawns are supposed to be contagious? If you don't yawn, you're a psycho, is what they're saying. It's a way to tell, like, it's like a REO psycho test. Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I hadn't heard that one in a long time. I'm from Texas, so they're full of home remedies. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's my homie. Can you remind me where the Bloodstar Beast is? It's one of those bosses I keep forgetting. And we just killed those guys. I think he knows the way. Where'd he go? You're my guide. Oh, you gotta stop yawning. You're gonna make me tired. Okay, and I think by a glitch you can have 3 people and still summon an NPC. I swear one time I had like 2 or 3 people in my game and I still had a hunter helping us. So, are you in our game yet? Okay, that's where we are. You rang your resonance spell too, right? And you got your... Okay. Oh, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. Shit, I should change it. 1, 2, 3 should really work better. And then, hey, come over here and see if you can... Axel, come over here and see if you can summon Alfred, and then there'll be four of us. Then we can just stand back and let Alfred fight him. Is he? Nothing's more useless than dying to kill a vampire who you can summon immediately afterwards again. Like, he literally died for nothing. Is Richie gonna join us is the question. Oh, hey, is it true that the pungent cocktail, pungent blood cocktail, doesn't that work against the Bloodstar Beast? I seem to vaguely Oh, there's Richie. I could tell that British accent.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir. The man of the hour. We're outside BSB about to go in. You want to join us?
If there's 3 of you, I can't get in.
Oh, son. Well, afterwards, I have to go to Unseen Village, and Axel can't go there. So, you can help us in the Unseen Village. Well, we could always help him get to... Anyway. Alright, well, let's do this.
Okay.
You can always take a chance and join me afterwards to fight Bloodstar Beast, but you might get outgunned by these guys. We'll see. We're gonna help him, and then I'm gonna ask for help, and then I guess it's off to the Unseen Village, or that's the next place for me, or the DLC. Those are my choices. Okay, cool. Well, I found out I can only stream for about 2 hours. I was telling them I did that 5-hour manhunt video and only 2 hours of it actually show on YouTube, even though it still says it's a 5-hour video. It only shows like 2 hours of it, which is kind of weird. Yeah. Well, I was trying to beat the whole game in one night, but it was like 6 a.m. and I was like, screw that. I'm OP right now, because I didn't level my character up, I just took my axe all the way to level 10, or level 9. I think my character must be at like level 38 because I can one-hit kill most of the guys now. Like I was one-hit killing the werewolves. Do you remember what strength you have to be at to use the cannon? I want to say it was like 25, 30. Oh my god. Well, I mean, I'll get there, but okay. Good job, y'all. I didn't have to use any antidotes or nothing. Oh shit, but I died of poison. Ha! That's awesome. It did. Well, I mean, all's well that ends well. And I didn't lose my money because I was in his world. Okay, well, Richie, you want to help us kill BSB?
Yeah, okay, where do you want me to meet you?
Outside the BSB.
The land?
Well, I'll tell you in 2 seconds. Because I'm not sure where it's going to spawn me. It spawned me at the lamp. But I got the shortcut unlocked. I'm going to go ahead and ring the beckoning bell. I got my password set to 1234.
Okay, I'm ringing.
I really should take that down to 123. I thought it had to be a 4-letter password. Axel, you still there, Axel? So you're at the BSB, right? Richie, that's cool. Richie, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the outside the Bloodstar Beast so I can meet you there.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
That's cool. I get a little. That way I can at least summon Axel and then Richie can join. Hey Axel, Richie does like live streams constantly too, so you should subscribe to his channel. If we all look out for each other, that's like a few more views, a few more subscriptions, you know. I still think you should start streaming. It gives you an excuse to go back to games you really love, but you don't really have a point to go back to.
That's a brilliant idea.
Yeah, yeah, because I mean... Well, yeah, but that's popular. That's considered like hipster shit. Like, people love that. Like, I got more views for Manhunt, that was a PS2 game, than I got for Evil Within, which just came out. So I mean, like, anything retro, people love that shit right now. We'll help you with that, because I mean, I gotta remember, these guys have a better memory than I do. I haven't played in like a year, this game. Yeah, so you're joining my bell now. I mean, my game through your bell. But yeah, it's giving me an excuse to go back to Manhunt. Okay, cool. I got Legend. Who's Confederate Legend? What's up?
That's me.
Oh, okay.
Well, I picked the lower character, just in the more of the
Yeah, you gotta ring your resonance bell if you want to join, Axel.
Just grab a coffee cup.
And I must have screwed something up with Alfred, because his summon in there. Oh yeah, definitely join. Yeah, just as only not to patronize you, but just because it seems to be something you struggle with. The beckoning bell is to ask for help. The resonance bell is to offer help. The sinister bell is to invade somebody, and the silencing bell is to send everybody home. But if you get invaded, you cannot use the silencing bell to... Well, you need... I mean, I would get the other ones, you know. Please, and thank you. And then after this, if you go to Hunter Stream and then come back and then go and talk to that guy that was shooting you, he'll be cool and he'll give you a gesture. You don't need insight to join my game. You only need insight to ask for help. That means you already rang it.
Yeah, it's already run.
Do you see rings under your feet? Occasionally? Every now and then, do you see a bunch of rings underneath your feet?
PSN so we can play.
Okay, then you already rang it. You, come on. Well, try your silencing on then.
I think he's still got the beckoning bell on. Do you ring the small bell? Axel, you need to... Right, is it the small residence bell you're ringing? Or trying to ring? Right, you might have to come away a bit from the door.
Take a real quick run to the restroom.
Yeah, until the bell turns blue.
Okay. Well, what about you, Kit? You still around? I could hear Kit talking to her friend and then they just trailed off. I guess they're in the other room now. Alright, well,
So
we got this. We don't need a third
there?
person. It's unfucking believable.
Why did I say dare?
Okay, dude. It's all good. Why don't you progress past the Bloodstar Beast and see, like, what you have to do after you kill the boss? You might still be able to join, I'm not sure, though. We've pretty much killed him already. Not level... Dude, that was the quickest boss fight. Well, it's because my weapon is... You can totally, like, break this game if you just level your weapon all the way up and don't level your character up. Because the only way the bad guys get harder is if you get leveled up. That boss fight took about 10-15 seconds. Bloodstar Beast? But we've already killed Rom. I'm just going back and somehow I missed Bloodstar Beast the first time. Alright, so Unseen... Oh yeah. Well, that's where the Chalice dungeon comes in, because there's, you know, a few of those bosses in the later Chalice dungeons are just insane to fight by yourself.
Welcome home, good hunter.
Man, I actually have to start my Chalices in this game. I haven't
Well,
done it
I'm
yet.
gonna leave now later.
Let me...
I did a stream last night and I was doing that portal of Coss and he gave me a torrent time.
Yeah, no, Coss gave me a lot of trouble.
Yeah, she's quite easy to parry though.
Damn! Come on.
Yeah.
I got my...
Yeah, that's the one. She's got blood everywhere, doesn't she?
Alright, so... Where do I meet you guys? Let me see. Can I meet y'all at the Unseen Village? The second lamp, the Yargul Chapel?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, those two hunters are there and I could...
Have Axel got there?
Axel hasn't made it that far yet. I'm not really sure what's the next step for Axel, because Hermwick. I thought it was Witches of Hermwick or Hemwick. Hernick? think he's smoking a cigarette because he has to go all the way outside when he smokes. I'm lucky I own my apartment, well, I rent it, so I just sit at the door. I got the TV propped up so I can... That's why I wouldn't work as a camera broadcaster, because I'd get up too much. I would not be able to stay in one chair for like 2 or 3 hours without getting up. Okay, whoa. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and ring the beckoning bell. I know those 2 hunters that wait for you at the beginning of the stage are really a problem, so... Well, they can be.
3, I think, yeah.
3.
If we creep downstairs, we can take the one straight away with the others.
Yeah, because the one in the middle only messes with you if he sees what's going on. You can lure the one from downstairs to come up, and that way he doesn't see it. You only have to fight one.
If you creep down the stairs, you can come up behind the other one downstairs.
See, I've never been so slick to creep up behind him, but I was always able to lure him. That is pretty cool, though, coming up. Hunters, I can't really sneak up on hunters. I feel like they're to prepare you for getting invaded.
Right, I'm ringing there. Let's just inform you.
Alright, I'm just... Cool. I did ring the beckoning bell. I'm just clearing the area while I wait for you guys. Alright, yeah, Richie's here. Damn, that did not go the way I thought it would. You distracted him just in time. Snipers. It's the only game where snipers will just shoot you point blank, just as bad as they would from a distance. Alright, so she should be joining soon. There's that one more guy hiding behind this post over here. Well, it's almost the season for eggnog. What's the alcohol? Don't you mix it with vodka or... No. Whiskey. There you go. I could see Southern Comfort and eggnog going well together. Oh. Somebody asked for help with the DLC, but I have to go back and read it. Oh, well, you helped, though. You can always rejoin. That's my favorite thing about this, is that as opposed to being like, well, I'll never see them again, you can just, like, rejoin your friend's game if you die. Oh, yeah. Well... You guys did what we had to do. Like, those hunters aren't coming back.
There's one left.
One left. We killed 2 out of 3. I don't think that was a bad... I'm not a sports fan, but a lot of time it feels like a football play or something. I think we did well.
No, there's 13 blood chunks.
I'll keep an eye open. So I'm going to go ahead and ring the beckoning bell again. With those 2 dead, I think the rest should be a pushover. And I think Axel messaged me. I'm not sure if he has his mic anymore. Oh, okay, there you are. Because I got a message from somebody saying that they needed help with the DLC, but I don't know where it went. I only play when I have you guys to play with, because otherwise it kind of defeats the purpose of broadcasting it, so... I haven't really... This is video 4, I think? We had to delete the first 2 because they didn't have their audio set to share party audio. So when, like, I went back and watched the video, their audio was cut out. And that was actually predictable. Yeah. Well, Predictable Noob did it too, and then he hadn't actually played for like 4 or 5 days. Weird. I'm sorry, I do have my beckoning bell going. I got one of you. Yeah, I got you. I killed everybody already. I got fidgety. And I got Richie now. Is there like another bell ringing woman? Because I killed one blood.
Yeah, there's three. There's three of them. Well,
great.
Four, actually, it's four.
Yeah, but from this point forward, because I know there's two at the
four.
beginning. Damn, that's a lot of bell ringing women. You know, it's cool. I haven't been invaded once this playthrough, so.
Right, do you want to go down here and get your blood chunks first?
Yeah, that's a good point. Can people invade you if you're using password?
Yes.
I kind of want to fight this guy, just so we know we've killed him. I was gonna. Fire didn't seem to really do anything. He has a cannon. That's worrisome. Nice. I like how you're stuck behind a rock, and there you go. Dude, I've had to like quit before because I got stuck in the environment.
Yeah.
And I could not get out. Like, there was nothing. I even shot a cannon at the ground. Like, there was nothing I could do to get out. I guess it'll just take a second to clear this whole basement area. I'm sort of lost, but I kind of like that.
Blood chunks over here.
Yeah. Isn't there a NPC? Isn't this the nun?
This is where Cobb is.
And why? I'm sorry again. Why won't it let me go through here?
Because we're in your world.
Oh.
If you go out there on your own, then you can summon.
Oh right, because that's the boss, and then you have that little alley where you can summon people. Yeah, because I remember. No, yeah, you're cool. You're cool. What were you gonna say? Which one? Oh, okay. Yeah. There's when you start doing chalice dungeons, it's kind of like a mini game, and you need certain items to open more advanced chalice dungeons, and the more advanced ones have the cooler stuff. Hey! I saw you and I was like, oh shit, a fourth hunter. Werewolves are a pushover when...
Yeah.
Ugh.
There should be blood chunks down here.
I think I managed to do an item run down here once, but I certainly didn't get everything. I didn't find the nun, and I know she's down around the corner, I think. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be wearing the black church choir outfit, and I get extra dialogue.
Yeah, but you won't get the nun now, because you can only get that when you get pulled in by the bagman.
You gotta be kidding me. Well, at least I've done it before, but it does kind of suck. Oh well.
You don't really do anything anyway.
Yeah, but I'm a completionist and a hoarder.
Yeah, me too.
So, yeah, I've only found myself in a few occasions where I ever really used it in any of my playthroughs. Like, it was one of the first side weapons I leveled all the way up, but I never really... I love my axe, what can I say? And when I got to Dark Souls 3, they gave me one too, and, like, that's just my go-to weapon.
Yeah.
I level all of them up and I try all of them, but at the end of the day, this one and Ludwig's longsword, those are the two that I rock. Ludwig's longsword is so effective against being invaded or fighting other people. Yes. Yeah, it's one of the more cinematic moments. And then I think I remember where that other bell ringing woman is. Isn't she like on the other side of the street we're on? Up in...
Yeah, I know, we need to go upstairs first in the lift and jump on the roof. Get the rest of the jumps. You've been on the roof?
I really haven't gone into this area because I was saving it for when y'all were ready to play.
Right, okay.
So I basically have to run everywhere. So if I lose you guys, I'll be, you know, I'll catch right back up, but I vaguely remember where the items are.
Well,
I know there's something over here, so I'm just running over here.
well, you know the shortcut that lift to the first one,
I
right? Well,
think I just found it.
There's a secret door up there.
I might have just found it. It's a door you open? Okay, I'm catching back up to y'all. I just had to run and grab a few items from over here.
Okay, I think you've gone this way.
Ugh. I really... Okay, that's very nice of you. Oh, no, I remember which elevator, because one time I was getting invaded, and I remember, like, barely making it to that elevator in time, and then I was just riding it up, and
okay.
the guy was scaring the shit out of me.
This elevator, and we've got to jump there. We've got to jump back down.
After we kill this guy. Oh, well, good luck with that guy, to the roof. Sorry. So you rode the elevator down, you rode the elevator up with me, and then I hopped off, a bad guy hopped on, and you had to ride the elevator down with a wolfman. How did that go?
Right, it's okay, I'm on the roof.
Okay, what do you do? So you fall onto the roof of the elevator? Because
I'll just wait there, yeah.
I better not. Oh, shit, I almost got it. Okay, Cabby, give me a lift. Oh, god darn it. I fell through the... I got it. This time. Oh, okay. I feel like I made that harder than it had to be. Yeah, wasn't there a couple of those item dropping critters, that guy? I don't know what you call those things. They're too cute to be called nightmares. Let's call them like Nightmare-ettes. The Nightlets. Or Nighties. Yeah, there you go. They're so... I would have one as a pet. All they do is run away. Oh god, stop yawning. Got it. Oh wait, there's a portal here though, right?
There's a bath there, but if you go there, you're gonna miss all your insights. So pick your insights.
Well, I don't want to miss my insights. Let's go.
No.
I feel like Butters right now. Like, wow, gee, that's... That's a good question. If you were a South Park character, which one would you be? I want to be I'd like to think I'm Craig, but I'm probably Butters. Wait, which one's Kevin? I'm trying to remember. Oh no, that's Kenny, dude. Master P even had that rap song, Kenny's dead. He's like, we gotta ride tonight. My little homie Kenny died tonight. I bet y'all don't remember that shit. I bet y'all don't remember that. We gotta ride tonight. My little homie Kenny died tonight. It's tell me it won't be in your head now. Alright.
Why you must pick them insights?
So we're in round 2 of the Unseen Village, right? They're hard when you first start. Yeah. They're one of those psych out enemies. They're like, once you get used to them, they don't scare you, but when you very first see them, you're like, I'm supposed to fight that? That's how Clericbase was for me. Like, I was like, where do I start? Do I hit him in the toe? Because that's pretty much all I can reach. Like, he's so freaking big. I'm sorry to be so thorough, I've been having a problem with not having enough insight. Because I'm not... Alright. Oh shit, who died? What? Uh-huh. They cut your health in half. Oops. I took the quick way down. I'm gonna call you Sleepy. That's your new nickname. Okay, thank you. That another madman knowledge. I'm really racking them up. Yeah, there's something over here too, right? Where you at? Where you at in your? Axel, where you at in your game right now? Well, we're in Unseen Village, but where are you at? Oh, yeah. But you have to go to Hunter Stream first, and then go back. And then, don't, like, when you go to Hunter Stream, don't go to the old Yarnum Bonfire, go back to the Bloodstar Beat. Yeah, I got Frenzy, it's happening. Kit, oh, look what I found. Who's this? Antle. Cool. I've never even met this non-playable character. Sweet. Yeah, Axel. Once you get done with that, you should go back to Cathedral Ward, and I'll help you with the Witches of Witch of Hernwick or whatever. Okay, I need to take an antidote. This whole bleeding thing is getting kind of, Are they spitting? They're spitting at us. Those bastards. Yeah, well, we're like super far away from them. My health kept going down. I didn't even know it. Well, because of broadcasting audio purposes, I turned my TV all the way down, so I didn't even know that I was getting shot at. Oh, that kind of timed out. We're starting the boss right now. Yeah, because I picked up I'm sorry, but, well, we're gonna... At some point, we're gonna probably help Axel do.
I love the kid's confidence.
I'm trying to remember. This is the Unborn boss, right? Or the one? Yeah. I fought him on.
The poison. You get upstairs and kill the witches.
Oh, that. Yeah, that's so tedious. But there's one in every corner, right? Alright, I'll take the left side. Oh, hit his right. I heard your scream.
I haven't got in the boss room, it's just they spat at me.
You know, I say screw the witches. Let's just... Oh my god, he's just dropped my health like it's nothing. Well, I was all confident when Richie was here, but now all I have is a non-playable character to help me. Out of three people in my party chat, it's me and an NPC I've never. But we're doing it. We're getting it done. One R2 at a time. The worst thing about spamming I really need to raise my stamina. Never. Are you endurance? Damn it. Yeah, strength dictates what you can carry, or what weapons you can use, and arcane also. And then endurance is your stamina, vitality is your health. Arcane. That's one, like, when you're leveling your weapon up, it goes like blood shard, blood stone, blood chunk, and then blood slab. And you only get one blood slab per game, so you can only fully level one weapon up per game usually, but I think you can buy them now for 50 insight. So that did not go well. And I'm basically back at the lamp. So I'm gonna go ahead and ring... Well, good. You can join my game and show me where it's at. Cause am I the only one who, when they're playing for the first time, whether it's like this or a Souls game, check an elevator, like send it up or send it down, and then see if another elevator shows up? Cause they do that like 2 or 3 times in every game that's a Souls related game. They'll have like a dual elevator that goes up and down. Well, I know for a fact that...
do it in the DLC.
Yeah, because I know Dark Souls 3 did it for sure. There was...
This way you get the church cannon.
Well, yeah, when you meet Onion Bob, Onion Bob's like, I don't understand. The guy's on the roof, but the elevator only goes down. Oh. Well, yeah, you're British, so that should be, like, easy to imitate. That's your nickname. You're Onion Bob. She's sleepy. Oh, that's what I was going for. I guess I'm grumpy. Alright, but yeah, I ring the bell, and...
Right, okay. I got to go to the plaza, so there's going to be the boss door.
Oh, shit, no, I'm sorry, yeah... Okay, so I'm gonna start working my way to the boss now, so... But Oh, I don't know where the bottom of the shortcut is, like, the starting point. I mean, I used to. Oh, now I remember. Okay. Damn it. But yeah, I do have my bell. I'll be there in no time. And then with us, we can still summon the NPC because there's 2 of us and 1 NPC, right? Or...
yeah, I think so.
Okay. Screw you, bell ringing woman. Almost there. Okay. Hopefully I won't though, because I'm at the gate. That's the boss. And I got my bell going. Fighting these dudes. That is nice. Remind me what it does. Doesn't it heal your... Right. That's right. Don't you get that outside of the Rom boss battle? I vaguely... Or Hunter's Nightmare? I mean Hunter Nightmare Frontier. Yeah, I'm actually glad I still have that ahead of me, because as annoying as that boss was, it was one of the more creative bosses. Especially because I swear I summoned a dude that I had never summoned before, who's an NPC, and his name was like something of Mensis, and I was like, oh dude, I bet that's him before he goes crazy. Like, I bet he goes crazy like Father Gascon goes crazy. And I mean, it does kind of fit his lore. No, but I in this...
Summoning the fight wrong, can't you? The small...
Yeah, in this playthrough... Oh, okay. Because that's who it was. It was Damien and Mensis. And I was like, well, Mensis, you know, it could maybe, you know, maybe that's... Because you can summon Father Gascoigne before he goes crazy and becomes a boss. Well, yeah. So, wait, who are you talking? Wait, what's up, Axel? Who's not shooting at you? Oh, yeah. Well, no, but did you go in the old Hunter way, or did you go in... I mean, did you go in the old Yharnam way, or did you go back to the boss lamp? Because you have to go to the boss lamp. No, but you have to... You don't have to do that for him to be non-hostile. You just have to kill Bloodstarved Beast, go to... Well, that's what I'm saying, like, kill Blood... Oh, I get it. Okay, so you have to go get kidnapped. But that's a really fun part of the game. You have to go back to Cathedral Ward and just basically walk around until you see a guy carrying a giant bag. He should be like really, really tall. And let him beat your ass, and he takes you to the unseen village, and that'll let you come in behind the hunter, and the hunter won't attack you. But the place I see him is go to Hunter's Stream, and then go to Cathedral Ward. Okay, thank you. And then once you go, remember where you met Alfred, Axel? Right underneath, you know how he was kind of like upstairs where he was, but downstairs, that's where I got kidnapped. But then Richie got kidnapped where, you know how there's two different ways you can come out of the church when you go to Cathedral Ward. You can come out one way, and you'll get jumped by a guy behind a cart. It's the way with the stairs that go up to the shortcut. That's where Alfred got, not Alfred, I'm sorry, that's where Richie got taken. So try those two locations. Like, go there and see if there's a giant dude with a bag, and if there is, let him beat you up. Like, let him kill you. And when he... I'm just spamming this guy. I didn't even bother fighting the witches in the... Well, y'all are ill. Oh, I should heal since I'm the host. Yeah. Good thing. Yeah, but let me know how that goes, because if you find one of the dudes with the giant dudes with the bag on his back, then let me know. Because I fucked it up. Somehow I never managed to get kidnapped this playthrough. Alright, cool. Thank y'all. Thank you, and there's my money.
Nice.
Woo! I'm sitting at like 100. Alright, so where do we go now? What's the next? Okay. Oh, that's right, and that takes you to the Nightmare Frontier, right? Oh, right. It's the one where I remember people begging for help.
Okay. Have you got the book on this? The manual, okay?
She has it. She's
You know
very
what?
proud.
I tried to get all the books. Like, I've got all the books for every Dark Souls game, and I couldn't get them. It just wasn't
Oh, that's cool.
excellent.
See, I want The Witcher. I don't know if y'all played Witcher 3, but the card game in that, it got so addictive. It's the most addictive thing since Chocobo Racing in Final Fantasy 7. And they actually made a real card game that you could buy, and I went, and they're like, yeah, dude, it's like sold out for the next 4 months. They're like, you gotta go on a waiting list. Card decks. I would totally play Gwent with my ex, but I don't think her current boyfriend would be okay with that. That was kind of like our thing, and we could never manage to get a Gwent deck. Oh, right. So I'm just kind of like going through the lecture building, grabbing stuff. I definitely should take a trip back to Hunter Stream to drop all this money off. Yeah, well, I'm loaded right now. I want to be able to use a cannon, so I think I'm going to level my strength up to 30. Isn't there one mimic in this game, but it's in the Chalice dungeon, right? Because I do feel like there was like a mimic, but I don't think it happened to...
I don't think there's a mimic. Well, is it? If there is, I've never come across it.
I might be thinking of... I think I'm mistaking it for how there's not imaginary walls in a vanilla game, but in the Chalice dungeons there's walls you can break. Yeah. He looks like a kidnapper. Yeah, he's like a really tall guy with a bag. And you want... Yeah, you want him to kick your ass. That's what you want. You want him to kill you. And then you end up in the prison. And I just found the next stage, which is the lecture building proper, I guess. I don't know. I'll tell you in 2 seconds. Nightmare of Mensis. Yeah, I'm at Nightmare of Mensis now. And I should be able to summon y'all then. Well, y'all are far ahead of me, and I want to get to where I can help you. I'm trying to catch up where I can join you on your boss battles too, you know? Are y'all pretty much done with the game though? I mean, there's not too many people left for you to fight, are Die! Little critter. Sorry, I got like one of those really big ass guys attacking me and I'm trying to kill one of those little nightmare dudes. Oh god, I do not feel like dying right now. That's just not part of my schedule. You died again. Well, at least I died right last one. Oh yeah, man, nothing in this game was more satisfying than when I finally got the rune that it was like 300%, or it was like plus 300 defense to frenzy, and I was pretty much like impervious to the little brain guys. Or maybe I got 2 or 3 runes that were like you know, frenzy defense. Let's see. I mean, I could, yeah, I can go ahead and summon you. And I suppose, once we reach the next major boss and kill them, that would be a good time to end the broadcast for our... We can keep going if you'd like to. I think after 2 hours it just only saves the last 2 hours. It doesn't save the first part. If that makes any... what... Did you wake up in the prison? Okay, cool. Then what you want to do is you want to basically just run for your fucking life. Like, but you have a few choices. If you run up the stairs, there's a bonfire that will let you leave and go back to Hunter Stream. But if you run down the stairs, and there's a hole in the wall that you just kind of like look around, and eventually you'll find a hole that you can crawl through, and it'll be like a little strip of walkable area. Don't go too far because you'll start a boss battle, but ring your beckoning bell and I'll come and join you, and we'll kill that boss like real snappy, and that'll let you in. But I mean, go up, easy ways to go up, but if you go down then you can come back behind that guy that was sniping you and he'll be friendly. You just have to kill that one boss. And that's one of the bosses I drop real quick for some reason. Oh yeah, I don't know why, but he's just a pushover to me. Right. Well, that's my thing. I always went with strength and just enough arcane to use like some of the more important arcane items, but yeah, like the thing with Mikolash is that it's all the little dudes that you have to fight that kill you. Like, you have to run past a bunch of bad guys to even get to them. Or, my memory's kind of vague, but I do remember, I vaguely remember, like, getting attacked while I was chasing him. I don't know if that's actually accurate. Yeah, that's what I meant, the puppets. Oh. It's okay. It's really, really, really hard, and that's why I suggest just like either, you know, making it to the lamp at the top of the stairs, or preferably making it to the boss at the bottom of the stairs. That way we can join you, and you'll be able to. Then the dude that was shooting at you won't be hostile, and you can get that
Welcome
dust your
home,
shoulders
good
off
hunter.
gesture.
What is it you desire? Very well, let me...
Well, yeah, you're gonna be there till you get to the lamp at the top, or until you kill the boss at the bottom, which will make another lamp. Damn, I could get to level 29. Okay, so I'm going...
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm
Very
gonna
well.
have to leave because I need to get ready for work, okay?
Hey, Richie, thanks for joining us, man.
Hey, it's a pleasure, you know that.
It's always a
Thank you very
pleasure.
much for the game.
Next time you're
Take care.
broadcasting, I'll catch your feed, alright?
Yeah, no problem. Thanks,
Alright.
Nicholas.
Have a
Take
good
care.
one.
Good night, kid.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Alright, so I'm heading right back to, I forget the name of it, but right after you kill Bloodstar Beast, or Old Yarnum. Oh, why am I should not be at Old Yarnum, but this is the church, so we're okay. Yeah, I made a mistake and I used the wrong tombstone. Do you need... I don't think you can summon us at the, Can he summon us? Well, he just got kidnapped by the dude with the bag on his back. I don't... Try to... Like, next time you die and respawn at the... bonfire, or the lamp, or whatever. The bond lamp. The lamp fire. I feel bad for you. That's almost like locking your little brother in a haunted house or something. It's like, it's one of the scarier things, especially if you don't know it's gonna happen and you die and you're like, where the hell am I? Why am I here? I remember trying to fight everybody and just dying, like, constantly. When you say pigs, you mean the giant. Mm. Oh, wait. Wait, so it's kind of coming back to me. If when you get kidnapped, there's like the pigs walking around, but then when you get to the unseen village, it's those giant corpse monsters, right? Because I didn't see any pigs just now. That's one thing I... Oh, right. That's one thing I love about this game is that, if you get up to like level 15 or level 40 insight, some of the guys get new powers, some of the, environments change. You're able to see those armadillites, or whatever you call them, the giant... Amygdala? Is amygdala. We're gonna get this right. Okay, amygdala. Oh, okay. It makes me wonder. Patches is kind of like, I can't really tell which nationality he would be. Is he like more of a UK guy? Like, he's like one of those ambiguous kind of types where it's like, I don't know what part of the world he really represents. But let's see. Well, because Onion Bob is clearly from the UK. Like, he has a very strong British accent. I think a lot of the people in this game have an accent that's supposed to represent, like, United Kingdom. Yeah. Especially with how everything always looks kind of like how I imagine London being, where it's just foggy and it kind of looks like Sweeney Todd. Especially the town you... Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and summon my beckoning bell. You can join whenever, but I just started... No, that's fine. That'll give me time to get my bearings. Axel, if at any point you need us to help you, just let me know. You're like right now. Poor Axel. Where are you at? Did you go back to the Unseen Village? Well, that's... You want to be there. There's like so many good items, and it'll give you such an advantage in the game to open up that back door to... Yeah, so what does her, because I mean, I got all the people to the church, and I managed to send the beggar to the clinic, but I didn't ask for too much help so that they killed each other or died, but I never really used the items they gave me, if that makes any sense. I did everything right, but I didn't use the items. So what does her blood do? Okay.
Welcome. What is it?
Well, the reason I didn't use it is because I thought it was a
Very well,
one-time
let me-
thing. Like, it just is another form of health potion. But is it like a permanent effect on you? Like, from that point? Okay. So, is it... Let me see if I understand this correctly. Until you die, it'll just keep regenerating your health? Or is it just for a limited amount of time? Okay. Alright, real quick, I'm at level 29 on stream. I really want to use that cannon. So I'm just at Hunter stream, leveling that up to 30 real quick. And then I'll be right back. I only plan to play for a little bit longer just because an hour seems like a good amount of time for a broadcast. I can't wait till I get a, computer and start editing all the, slow parts out. Just to maximize, like, edit Hunter stream out completely. Okay. I need Father Gascoigne's hat, because I'm trying to do Alucard from Helsing, and that's the only that's the only hat that really brings the character to life. Okay. Mini jackets work, but you gotta have that hat. Okay. I have not got the invitation because I did not do I really like half-assed the forest, so I never got to the clinic, so I never picked up the invitation. But I know what... At least you know the character. Everybody else just looks at me and blinks. Okay, so... I'll go, when I'm not broadcasting, I'll go get the invitation, but I'll wait for you guys to go to actually use the invitation. So let's do one more thing and then I'll call it for the night. So am I trying to go to Advent Plaza? Is that oh, Nightmare Mensis, got it. Okay, cool. And I figure he has not. I would be more than happy to join and help him. That'll flesh the video out a little better. Axel, where are you at? Oh, you're still... Are you still in the, Are you still in jail? And try to ring the beckoning bell. And if your beckoning bell rings, I'll join your... It won't work. Okay, let her tell you. She... And the lamp is at the top of the spiral stairs that you go up. You can, there's like, yeah. And then I'm thinking that when you go back, you can summon us at that point. I would think, but I'm not sure. You definitely want... Well, you're right. You're just gonna say the same thing I would. I'm not sure though. Is it more in his favor to do the witches, or is it more in his favor to do that boss at the prison? Because then he could go into Old Yarnum and get that gesture. Oh, that's right. I forgot that you do get that rune. Yeah, you get the ability to add runes. Isn't it the ability to basically augment your character? To add runes to... Okay. This is his first playthrough, so this is all news to him. Isn't it the Grand Cathedral? Are you in Hunter Stream right now, Axel? Okay, go... Well, no, go to Grand Cathedral. Because that's gonna be even... We killed him. No, we killed Vermilia. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Richie and I joined this game and helped him kill her. Don't you have Grand Cathedral as one of the places you can go? Oh, okay. Well, good. We get two bangs for a buck. Let's do it. I'll meet you at Cathedral Ward. Wait, isn't that when you're trying to get to the nurse? Or, I'm thinking of a different part of the map. Never mind. Yeah. Yeah, cause Kit, we had a lot of trouble with summoning, cause you can't summon until you unlock the shortcut. Well, left, right? Oh, yeah. It took us like the same amount of time, and it hit. But it's a way to transport. That was a huge thing when I was on my first playthrough. I was obsessed with it. I was like, come on, that has to do something, right? But yeah, when you get a certain item and it lets you enter a different part of the game. But if you get caught by her before you have that item, it'll kill you. But there is some good, there's some good gear there. Alright, so I cleared the stairs, and I'm just running up and down the stairs. So I hit my resonant bell, so you can summon me at any time. But yeah, I'm just basically, you know what, I'll just wait outside the, oh, that won't help you. I'll wait at the lamp, and you can just summon me from there. The lamp at Cathedral Ward. Yes, you. So we can kill, hey, Kit, what's the proper pronunciation of this? Visceral Amelia is what I've called her for a while now. Oh, I was close. Vicar Amelia? Well, yeah, that's closer than I thought I was. You know your stuff, I'll say that. So is it true that... Well, because I remember falling asleep to that one guy on YouTube who would tell the lore, and he has like that, almost like a Russian or something. But he does these really long videos where he tells all the lore of Bloodborne. And I think he's the only guy on YouTube that really does it that much as he does. I just don't remember his name. But I used to fall asleep to that. Oh, his shortcut's not open? He's gonna have trouble with that though, because there's so many snipers and dogs. It sucks I can't help. I guess I could always join somebody else's game while I wait. Two seconds. Be right back. But then you're at the wrong end of it. Or you need to pull the lever. There should be like a lever on the ground. Okay, so where do I meet y'all? I'm trying to figure out where y'all even are. Dude, I haven't even gone there. In this playthrough, I forgot it even was a thing. Where do you start the Healing Church Workshop? I forgot. Man, that's like one of my favorite weapons in the game, to be honest. It's almost a cheap weapon because it's so effective. Like when I'm fighting other, PvP. Yeah. It's very accessible to new players. Like, if you want a weapon that'll be easy to learn very easily, you know, without having to be more advanced. Like, I never did use that. You know how, like, when you start the game, you get the cane, you get the axe, and you get that hacksaw thing? I thought it was just to be flashy. I didn't know it actually helped if you were arcane build. I figured it was just if you wanted to add a challenge. And some people are like immune to, you know, certain kinds of arcane also. Like, I know there's a few bosses that are gonna give you trouble, you know. Can you remind me where the entrance to the old workshop is? I just don't remember. It's been a while. Okay, cool. And then, are we still gonna fight, you know, Vic or Mila? Or... I mean, I've already... Why? Really? What changes, like, what's the difference of fighting one before the other? Oh, okay, I see. I see. Well, this is all for helping Axel. I've already done this. So, like, I've already fought both those bosses. So are we gonna help Axel do this, or? Okay. Well, I'm standing at the very top of the stairs, and I got my resonance spell going. I'll give it like 5 minutes, but, you know, if he... That just... Doesn't that take a little bit of tack, though? Because you gotta land on each board correctly, right? If it... Just be careful, because it's really easy to fall to your death. Like, be very slow and very deliberate, and look down. Oh, you're gonna make it further. The best parts are to come. Personally, Nightmare Frontier is my favorite. I love it. After, like, well, I think it was my second or third playthrough. I was at the very final boss, and instead of fighting him, I just like spent a month invading people at Nightmare Frontier, and I would like wave at them, and then when they'd stop trying to kill me, I would like guide them, and I would show them where every single item was. Like, I would take them through a full walkthrough of the level. I had it like completely down pat. It was like really rewarding. I basically made my own game. I took like the game they sold me and I created my own game out of it. And I got some of the funniest reactions from people. Like, some of them wouldn't care and they would attack me anyway. You know, a lot of them just wouldn't trust me and they would follow me, but only if I was like 30 feet ahead of them and had my weapon on it. No, you're fine. Yeah, no, you're getting all of the good stuff now. Shit. I wish I could meet up with you guys because it's dead air. I'm literally not doing anything at all. Wait, no, you're amazing at this. Like, if there was a call center, you should... Oh, you're in hospitality? I was in hospitality. I just changed over. I went back to the restaurant just because I found a place where I was making more, but it looks like one of you guys unlocked the shortcut for me. That was very nice of you. On one of our previous playthroughs.
Go get them, you crazy hunter.
I'm actually catching up. Cool. I did get the umbilical cord ending eventually, where you turn into a baby squid. The true ending. But that, you know, I saw a really cool YouTube video where they're like, is the doll the real villain of the game? And it's like, yeah, kinda. Cause like, you, with that third ending, it does kind of lead you to believe that that was the point of everything, was to turn you into a little baby squid. Cause I think apparently she lost her kid, which led to like the blood that they gave to people and people turn into monsters. But like it kind of like, there was a big plot of the game is that a mother tried to have a baby and the baby died, and anybody can relate to that sucking. And I guess the closure ending is that like the doll gets to have a baby, and they never really talk about the spirit that is the doll, you know. And there's a lot of fan theorying that she could be the moon, or that moon demon you fight when you do the third ending. I forget what it's called, but you get to fight an extra boss, you know, when you do all 3 umbilical cords. But here's the way it balances back out again, is by my logic anyway, is that you meet Maria in the DLC, which is kind of like, well, Maria can't be in the doll and in spirit, you know, like Chucky or something, and also be in the DLC as a person you actually fight. So that would lead me to believe that even though it's modeled after Maria, like in Silent Hill 2, Maria is modeled after Mary. Maria is not Mary. Maria even has her own DLC in Silent Hill 2 where you get to find out that she's like, has her own mind and her own, you know, thoughts, and she's like separate from James's wife in Silent Hill 2, and in that same sense I think that the doll, even though it's modeled after Maria, it's something else is inside of that doll. And I think it's, you know, considering like how she was so happy to have a baby, I think it's that maybe she is Yarnum. Or something. Yeah, that's true. And the chalice, but the chalice might not be canon. Well, it is canon, I mean, but you know what I mean, like the chalice could have its own little thing going on. That the whole game is to get the child back to the mom, you know?
FPS sucking your insight.
But not so much evil as much as the bad guy by technicality, like the cause of most of it, because like they put so much emphasis on the miscarriage, and they put so much emphasis on like how perfect everything is for the doll when you became the squid baby. And I forget what she says, but she's like, oh, now we can be together again, or she says something like that, you know. It's like the one bit of line you get in that third ending where she says something when she picks you up. I can't remember what it was. What if you die? Where? There's a hole like that in Dark Souls 2 when you get to the first, the very first, well, I guess whatever Hunter's dream is. Viewer, we will never talk about what just happened. It's our secret. Out of my way. I'm a busy man. Oh, god damn it. Are you able to join mine? I'm at the, I went ahead and followed him, hoping I could join his game, but I'm basically where you go down and there's like 8 werewolves, and it's really, really dark. I think it's where you get the gesture that you show, you know, the one where you reach your arms out really wide. I can't remember what you call it. Well, I followed him.
Use a torch.
And I went ahead and took that route you were talking about that you were telling him to go. And you know. Jeez, hopefully. Right now, I'm trying to remember what the name of that gesture is. It's the one you showed to the giant eyeball. Yeah, that one. I'm where you get the make contact gesture. Or wait, no, is that later?
Get your lamp on.
And I can't open the door to get to the make contact gesture, so maybe I did not get the key. Yeah, I got taken by a brain sucker. They took me for like 8 insight, and then they killed me. Yeah. It was awesome. But are you able to join my game? Because otherwise, yeah, that's another real easy one. Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna end the broadcast because it's been like 30 minutes of dead air.
You need the legend.
Yeah, I wish I had some editing software because I want to just chop the last 30 minutes off where there was nothing, literally nothing happening. Well, thank you for the viewer that I have that stuck through all that shit. Not when it's a live stream. If you like just record, you can go to you can chop it up. Alright, well thank you for my viewer for sticking in there with me. I like that the viewers are kind of anonymous because you never really know who it was. Unless they start coming. But that is kind of cool, it could be anybody. Alright, well, I keep dying and dying and dying, so... Alright, well, this was fun. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Yawn. Go get some sleep. Alright, good night. Well, yeah, dude, like, I should have left like 30 minutes ago. I'm trying to keep my broadcast tight. And this happened with Richie the other night where y'all went off and played your own game, and it's like, well... I only played a broadcast, so I'll see you guys next time.